In the sparsely populated wilderness of North Dakota, what was supposed to be an ordinary outdoor geocaching trip unexpectedly recorded a hair-raising moment. This creator usually enjoys searching for old items everywhere, but during his most recent adventure, he stepped into an extremely eerie area. The surrounding air seemed to freeze instantly, and he had no idea at the time that he was stepping closer and closer to an existence that did not belong to this world.
Very strange shit coming from it. And this, I don't know what the hell is going on. I've seen it. Oh, holy shit.
Just as the creator pointed the camera into the darkness, an extremely eerie dark shadow suddenly flashed across the previously still frame with no warning at all. That was no wild animal. It looked much more like a pale, lifeless face staring straight into the lens. As soon as this video was posted, it immediately sparked heated discussions online. A faction of staunchly materialist netizens believed it was an absolute prank, commenting, "Nice try, this is just someone wearing a mask and playing Ghost." However, local netizens exclaimed in the comments section, saying it looked a lot like the Native American ancestral spirits from local legends guarding the land. Some even felt that its face was constantly changing with the light. It happened in the dead of an ordinary night when a netizen's Ring Smart doorbell suddenly triggered an alert. At that moment, it was dead silent outside with not even a single passing car. However, the second the homeowner opened the surveillance footage, the surrounding air seemed to freeze instantly. In the footage, right on the open ground next to this black sedan, a glowing, highly irregular, translucent foreign object suddenly appeared out of thin air. It was not only floating eerily in the air but was even wriggling rapidly. One group of netizens felt this was absolutely a paranormal phenomenon, with some even joking, "Better call the Ghostbusters quickly." But the comments section was actually dominated more by rational tech analysts and joke makers. One netizen pointed out incisively, "Isn't this just the reflection of an angelfish?" However, the creator quickly came out to refute this. "I don't even have a fish tank in my house. Where on earth could it be reflecting from?" It happened in the dead of an ordinary night. While doing a routine check on the surveillance footage, a rancher noticed that several of his horses were suddenly acting unusually agitated, but a physical check revealed nothing out of the ordinary. Yet, after reviewing the security cameras, the rancher thought otherwise, because the surveillance camera had captured a scene that made everyone's skin crawl. A translucent white shadow suddenly appeared out of thin air and crossed the entire ranch at an extremely high speed. After the video was exposed, netizens went into a total frenzy of debate. One faction firmly believed it was a ghost horse, with some even speculating if this place used to be an ancient battlefield. However, rational tech analysts argued that this was highly likely just a flying insect close to the night vision camera, or a cloud of water vapor drifting past the lens. So here is the question. Do you think this was an unexplainable paranormal phenomenon, or simply a camera misunderstanding?
This is haunted time. That's right. You have intercepted the hidden signal. More secrets are about to be unveiled. Do not miss the next episode. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell right now. Otherwise, the signal will disappear forever. I repeat, subscribe now.
It happened in the dead of an unremarkable night. A driver was traveling home alone. What the driver didn't know, however, was that right in front of his dash cam, a terrifying image completely unexplainable by modern science was about to manifest out of thin air in a matter of seconds. In the footage, just as the car was about to pass the bend ahead, a creepy humanoid white shadow suddenly drifted silently across the middle of the road. Netizens believe that such remote wilderness areas are often accident-prone zones, so capturing unclean things is quite normal. Some even joked, "If that were me, I would have slammed the gas pedal to the floor on the spot to pass it." So, what is your take on this? On Halloween night, the town streets were filled with kids trick-or-treating, and everyone was immersed in the festive joy. This little boy was no different from usual. But he absolutely never expected that the scene about to happen next would become his nightmare, and perhaps even yours in front of the screen.
Gracias. Este pirata se desaccidentó.
After analyzing the video frame by frame, many sharp-eyed netizens exclaimed, "He definitely didn't fall on his own. The marks are too obvious. He was absolutely pushed with brute force." Even the video creator themselves replied in the comments section to confirm this, stating bluntly, he was indeed pushed, and that it was terrifying at the time. So, what do you think really happened here? In eastern Pennsylvania lies a range of serene and mysterious mountains, the Poconos Mountains. On the late night of August 16, 2023, this silence that had lasted for millennia was completely shattered. The eyewitnesses at the time absolutely never expected that their otherwise peaceful night sky was about to welcome a breathtaking, paranormal, unknown phenomenon that remains unexplainable by science to this day.
Whatever that is not normal. This is how far my fucking camera zoom goes, but that is fucking weird. So weird. Like, what is it?
It was no ordinary commercial airliner, nor a meteor, and there was no humming sound from drone motors. They moved across the sky in a trajectory that completely defied the common sense of modern physics, sometimes stationary, sometimes rapidly changing direction, emitting a creepy and heart-stopping glow in the pitch-black night. Netizens have expressed widely differing opinions on this. A group of staunch alien believers think this is absolute, ironclad evidence of extraterrestrial civilization visiting Earth, as that manner of movement is by no means achievable by current human technology. However, many rational onlookers began searching for a scientific basis, guessing whether this might be a test flight of some new military stealth fighter, or a specific local nighttime optical refraction phenomenon. So, sitting in front of the screen after looking at this description of the mysterious glowing dots in the Poconos Mountains, which possibility do you lean toward? TikTok creator at Chubby once thought her life had finally returned to peace, but what happened the following night completely shattered the tranquility of her and her husband. They were just getting ready to rest as usual.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the 50th freaking night in a row. Something's happened.
I think you're exaggerating. Look, it's a basement. Yeah. The fuck is that? Yeah, that happens. What the fuck?
Okay, we need to go. Go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go
Fuck
upstairs.
off.
Go
Fuck. Fuck.
upstairs.
Let's go.
Go. Go upstairs.
Some people firmly believed it was scripted. Someone complained, "This is purely a remake of Paranormal Activity, it's all just formulas." Others questioned the creator's camera awareness. After hearing the sound, the camera didn't even turn around immediately. "It's obviously staged, I'm not buying it." Of course, there were also warm-hearted psychic netizens who warned the creator, "This could be a male spirit that is attracted to you. Move out quickly or find someone to perform an exorcism." In Louisiana, USA, stands a century-old house known as the most haunted house in America, the Myrtles Plantation. Throughout its history of over 200 years, it has witnessed countless unexplained tragedies. This time, the well-known paranormal investigation channel Sam and Colby decided to stay overnight here. What they didn't know was that they had inadvertently triggered a taboo that transcends common sense.
Oh my god.
And it's only amplified by the two mirrors between the ladies' parlors and gentlemen's parlors facing each other.
Oh god, I'm so literally standing in a vortex right now.
A vortex! Amanda, how do you feel in here?
I can't breathe. It feels like somebody is hugging me so tight that I can't open my lungs.
You might have missed it because the appearance of that mysterious fellow was very inconspicuous. You have to look through the mirror to see him.
How do you feel in here?
I can't breathe. It feels
How do you feel in here?
I can't breathe.
Who exactly is he? Perhaps no one will ever know. In a hospital filled with people, a place that should naturally make one feel the safest, a hair-raising, unsolved mystery was actually left behind. This took place in a children's hospital in Los Angeles. At the time, the medical staff had gathered to hold a heartwarming farewell party for a colleague who was about to leave. The lights were on in the room, everyone was talking and laughing, and the atmosphere was originally very relaxed and harmonious. However, just as someone took out a phone to record this happy moment, the camera inadvertently captured something that shouldn't exist at all.
I see it.
You see that?
Yeah.
The next clip is of Hay. That's the person that does not exist.
And then scroll.
And then
he disappears.
He disappears. You kind of see a little shadow there pop up and gone. And then all you see is Wendy's back.
Interesting.
But his face, if you go a little slower, you can see it completely. Let me go to this frame. There, you can catch his face.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And scroll all the way.
And then he's gone.
I want to look at the shadow.
And the shadow pops up right here, there, and gone. It's not her. It's not Wendy's shadow.
At that moment, two employees were filming simultaneously from two entirely different angles. Strangely, in the corner of one of the videos, a mysterious dark shadow that nobody recognized appeared clear as day, while in the footage captured by the other phone, that exact spot was completely empty. Even more terrifyingly, at the very end of the video, a small shadow flashed past at an extreme speed and vanished into thin air. So here is the question. Do you think this was an accidental camera glitch or a paranormal moment unexplainable by science? Have you ever heard of similar bizarre events happening in hospitals? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section so we can chat about it. If a phone that shouldn't be ringing suddenly lights up in the dead of night, would you dare to answer it? This is an old boarding house that has been abandoned for over a decade. Once, a young man ended his life here using the room's intercom phone line. But eerily, starting from the night he passed away, the landlord would receive an internal call from that empty room every night in the dead of night, even though the apartment used to be fully occupied. What on earth was going on? Later, an investigation by the investigators of the Umegatoki film channel revealed that this might not be a simple suicide case at all. Today, let us unearth the secrets of that year together.
でももうこっち側で4部屋ってことは4人はいたと、であっち側何部屋あるのか分かんないけど相当の数下宿してたってことだよね。
まあ、ただ一つの事件がきっかけで全ておかしくなってしまったということですね。だからこっちもこっちでやばいからね。
すごいいろんな念みたいなのはこもってそうだったね。
誰かいる感じするな。とりあえずじゃあ向こう行ってみようか。そうだね。
You should have heard a third person speaking too, right? But these two investigators didn't notice his presence at all. And who is the person speaking? Could it be the tenant who hanged himself in the room? Shortly after, the two investigators found the room where the man had hanged himself. The room was named Momiji, Autumn Leaves. But not long after the two investigators stepped inside, a strange thing occurred.
ちょっと待って、すっげえゾクゾクするね。うわ、
これだよ、この電話。あ、ほんと切れてる。切れてるよ。
あ、ほんとだ。ここってことで。
ここだね。
これだね。
これを使って、で、それが発見されて、救急隊員がこの電話の線を切った。
まさに
そのまま。
やばいね、これ。
このままだから、マジで。
言葉が出てこないっていうかね。
うわ、これはきついね。
きつい。
なんかミシミシミシミシ。
あ、ちょっと待って、してる。あ、ちょっとこれ開けちゃダメだったやつかもしれない。
もう絶対ダメでしょ。
The sound network sounded just like the sound of someone walking barefoot, but it quickly vanished. And the investigators' findings didn't stop there. They discovered that the light fixture in the Momiji room was missing. What is so strange about that? Subsequently, the two investigators launched a more detailed investigation. Investigator Tomo went to the landlord's residence, while Investigator Hiro continued to stay in the tenant's building.
なんで電気2個あんだ、ここ。ちょっと待って。こっち電気あったっけ？ないよな。まさか。匂いすごい。ここ来ると背筋が寒くなる。首筋に氷当てられてるような感覚。このさ、電気。ないもんな。ない。なんでだろう。ここの電気がこっちにある。隣の部屋にある。ここにある。こんなのさ、いつ外す？死ぬ直前しかありえないよね。
Investigator Hiro discovered that a room named Sakura, Cherry Blossom, actually contained two light fixtures. He guessed that this must have something to do with the tenant who hanged himself in the Momiji room, and he wanted to break this news to Tomo as soon as possible.
もしもし。どうですか？
やっぱり一人だといろんな気配感じたりとかあるっすね。 ただ今のところ電話が鳴るっていう噂あるじゃないですか、こっちの。その電話はやっぱり見つけれない。そっちはどんな感じ？
ちょっと一個発見っていうか、今僕紅葉にいるんですよ。まあ相変わらず匂いはきついんだけど。
なんかヒロ君の声にかぶさるようにさ、みたいな。
聞こえる？聞こえる？
聞こえる。
いや、これね、僕も気づいてて。ちょっと待って。
The two investigators mentioned hearing some strange noises while on the phone, but I listened to it several times and didn't hear the strange sound they talked about. If you heard it, could you tell me? After discussing these matters, the two investigators hung up the phone. But very soon, Hiro's phone rang once again. It was Tomo calling, and Tomo said he had encountered something bizarre.
なんかあったとしか思えないよな。びっくりした。
もしもし。
どうした？
電話切った後、ヒロ君からまた電話来たから。
かけてない。
ヒロ君さっき電話で話した後、電話かけてきたじゃん。
かけてないよ。
いや。マジで電話来てるよ、俺に。
僕1回しかかけてないですよ。
いや、あの後またヒロ君からかかってきてるって。若干頭痛い。なんだ今一瞬だけ頭痛くなったっすけど。なんか電話っていうワードでさ、その紅葉の方からあれ？ちょっと待って、また電話来た。また電話来ちゃった。もしもし。あれ？もしもし。ヒロ君？ヒロ君？聞こえる？どういうこと？ヒロ君？あれ？ちょっと待って、ちょっとかけ直してみるか。何だったんだろう。
間違えてかけちゃったかな。ポケットの中で触っちゃったかも。
どういうこと？
多分わかんないですけど。
なんだったんだろうなと思って、ちょっと今かけ直した感じなんだけど。
間違いっす。
そうか。じゃあ、大丈夫なんだよね。大丈夫ってことで。
これなんかもう、ここで起きたことと同じこと起きてないですか？今、トモさんどこにいます？
今、物販の部屋。うわ、そういうことか。
そんなことある？
マジか。
マジで同じこと起きてるって。
そうだよね。夜中に電話かかってくるっていう噂だもんね、ここ。
同じこと起きてる。ちょっと、またかかってきたら教えてください。
そうだね。ヒロ君は大丈夫そう、そっち。
結構限界近いかもしれないっす。もう少しだけ検証したら終了ということで。
そうだね。
はい。
じゃあ、お互い。
はい、お願いします。
はい。
はい。かけてないっす。1回しかかけてないよ。
The phone incident just now was indeed too eerie. Because back then, after that tenant passed away, the landlord would often receive calls placed from the Momiji room, and the situation just now was exactly the same. This immediately hooked investigator Hiro's interest, because the internal intercom phone from the Momiji room back then is still in the room today, except the phone line has been cut.
亡くなってからもずっとこの場所に縛られて、この電話機を使っていたい大家さんに何を伝えようとしてたのか。あんまり亡くなった方に情を持ったりだとかしない方がいいっていうのは分かってるんですけどね。あまりにも謎が多いし念がこもってるような気がして。 何としてんの？どうしてる？閉まってる。無理無理無理、もう無理無理無理。ちょっと無理無理無理。
A wave of fear crept into Hiro's heart. What exactly was he afraid of? If I am not mistaken, in the darkness behind Hiro, there seems to be a person, right? And it looks just like they are hanging in midair. At this point, from all the clues in this abandoned boarding house, Hiro finally pieced together a spine-chilling, complete truth. The young man who hanged himself in the Momiji room back then did not commit suicide at all. Why would the light fixture that vanished for no reason from the Momiji room be hidden in the closet of the next-door neighbor, Sakura? There is only one answer. The tenant in the neighboring Sakura room was a participant in, or even the killer of, this murder. They staged the scene and deceived the landlord and the police. Therefore, the deceased turned into a resentful spirit, wandering inside this building. He kept dialing that internal intercom phone, which clearly had its line cut, in the dead of night, not to scare people, but to expose this covered-up murder secret to the landlord and to everyone. Just now, the hanging dark shadow that appeared behind investigator Hiro was perhaps his final, silent accusation. Justice may be delayed, but in that cursed Momiji room, certain eyes have actually never closed. Thank you for watching. I look forward to keeping you company in the next episode as we explore those unknown secrets together. See you in the darkness next episode, and remember to subscribe to the channel. You are welcome to leave your deductions in the comments section.